And we're back with another episode of the BCB podcast. I almost said Poopcast, but that would be wrong.
It is a
So
podcast.
we are back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm joined by once again Mr. Oliver and the only Mr. Tyrone.
Welcome back to Boys Who Can't Break Dance.
That's not the name of the podcast. The podcast name is the BCB podcast. We've
BCB.
discussed this.
Boys Who Can't Break Dance.
We discussed this many times, Taryn, about the name.
Yeah, I thought we agreed on the breakdance thing.
No. Um, no, Taryn. That
Did you
would
learn?
no,
Hmm?
Taryn. That's like if
The name
um
holds up.
that's like if the Backstreet Boys changed their name to like something else and it was no longer Backstreet Boys. It wouldn't be Backstreet Boys anymore. It'd be some other I don't know. It wouldn't fit.
They are from the back streets. You know what I'm
How do
saying?
you know, Taryn? You can't just assume that all of them are from the Backstreets.
Ask Oliver.
Well, we'll come back to him at a later time. So, presidential debate. We have Biden. Are we not Biden? Donald Trump, and we have Kamala. Who you got?
I actually got the list of all the candidates here because the mail came in.
Oh yes, that's right. Uh,
Okay, so first one it says De La Cruz, Claudia.
okay.
Next one is Harris, Kamala. Third is Oliver. Oh my God,
Oh my God,
Oliver Chase.
Oliver's running for president.
Fourth is Sonsky Peter, and then Stein Jill, and the famous Trump Donald J. What?
That what an amazing name. I think that if they
Wait,
were to
wait, what's the
plaster that,
J for?
wait. Okay, Taryn, come on. Like, have you seen him at McDonald's? That guy can flip burgers.
You worked at McDonald's.
I've never worked at McDonald's, Taryn. How would you don't even know that. I've never worked there. Have you worked there?
That's because McDonald's is the presidential type of job.
Well, I don't know, man, but I've never seen Kamala Harris pick up one of them spatulas, so I don't know if she gets my vote, man. Come on, Tyrone. Tell me the last time you saw Kamala Harris working in a fast food
She's with
restaurant like McDonald's.
Beyonce. Have
What?
you seen the clip where she's dancing with Beyonce?
Um, and you're telling me you'd vote for that?
She was with Beyonce.
So, so what if Donald Trump was with Beyonce?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So you just get, so you would give someone your vote because they are simply dancing with Kamala Harris. I mean,
Single,
Beyonce.
all the single ladies.
That
Hey,
I
is it?
don't
Oh,
think you
oh,
quite understand what it means to be qualified to be the president of the United States.
okay, what are the qualifications?
You probably have to have a very experienced political background, whether it's in politics or business or economic affairs, economic policies. You probably also have to have a fair, um, probably just judgment on how to run a country. Like, what are the needs of the people, recognizing that values that we have in place, the economic crisis, what's going on outside, and how to mitigate and balance everything. So I would say that's what would make you qualified. But according to you, it's as long as you're dancing with Beyonce, they have your vote.
Well, Trump was working in McDonald's just the other week. So, what does that
Aaron,
say?
how can you verify that Donald J. Trump was actually there?
Dude, there's photos everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Well,
a video of him wishing Kamala Harris happy birthday while he was in the drive-thru working.
that's that's wonderful. Um, Oh, I oh, just kind of find it hard to believe that Donald Trump
Pull it
pulled
up.
what?
Search it up.
I'm not gonna search it up here. I mean, I already know that there's like a video out, but I haven't seen it yet.
Does Oliver know he's not talking?
With Oliver?
He hasn't even said hi.
Well, that's because Oliver has, I think, people in his house. There's probably people invading his house.
Invading.
Yeah. What if I invaded your house?
You have. Now, one time you showed up unannounced.
What if I showed up, but in your bedroom, like on your bed?
You have.
No, I haven't.
Let me tell the audience what happened.
No, no, no. There's never been an
I'm fresh
incident.
out the shower, right?
That's never happened.
Lucky Law in my bed in just a bath towel.
No,
I'm
that's
like,
never happened.
"What are you
No,
doing with my extra bath towels?"
no, no. It
And
never
he's like, "What do
happened,
you think I'm
Tyrone.
doing?"
That never happened. Audience, just
I was like, "What are you gonna get into?" He's
like,
like, "Do you wanna find out?"
no, it has never happened. You you don't even have video proof of that. You have no proof that it's happened whatsoever, or audio.
I wouldn't record it, you know?
Tyrone, this never happened. Well, okay.
You're saying
Well,
we need video proof of something or else it never happened?
correct. That's that's exactly what I mean.
Show me video proof of your parents writing down your name in the birth certificate.
I don't have that, but I have my birth certificate, so that proves quite a bit, to be honest.
That's not video proof.
I have a birth certificate, Aaron, a legal document stating my name, my full name, my birthday.
June 16. Let's go.
Okay. Well, audience, Mr. Tyrone does not believe that my birth certificate is real.
It's fake,
It's
just like your degree.
actually my degree is quite real.
You got a degree in women's studies.
I did not get a degree in women's studies for all you
I
people
bet
who
you
are
can't
listening.
even name 5 women.
No, 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 no. Rosa Parks, Amelia Earhart, uh, Kamala Harris, uh,
Oh,
Ariana Grande, um, Hillary Clinton. Okay, now you.
me?
Yeah.
Got my neighbor, my mom, my grandma, my auntie, and my other auntie.
Okay, but you have to say names.
No way I'm telling their names. You didn't even say so,
um. Oh, I mean, I guess I could use my yeah. Okay, my mom, my auntie, my other auntie, my sister-in-law, my little sister. Oh yeah, there you go. Well,
I'm glad you're putting that women's studies degree into use.
Tyrone, I hope that you eat cookies and you choke on them. That crumbles down your throat.
I hope you go to McDonald's and they get your order wrong.
I hope you go to a Taco Bell and they don't even give you your order.
I hope you
I hope you step on a Lego piece and it really hurts.
I hope you go to Taco Bell and forget why you're at Taco Bell.
Um, I hope that you go to Taco Bell and your left rear tire falls off.
I hope your toothpaste falls off your toothbrush when you rinse it.
I hope that you lose your toothbrush.
I hope you lose your tooth.
I
All
hope you
4 of
lose.
them.
I hope you lose five of them.
More than what you have.
I hope you get dentures. How about that?
Isn't dentures a good thing when you're an older person?
Yeah, but you're gonna have one when you're young.
Okay.
It sounds like you're fine with that. Why are you fine with that?
Free teeth, man.
Free teeth.
They say the more teeth you have, the stronger you are.
So I'm strong.
Not really, because you only have 4 teeth.
You know, sometimes I. Okay, well, what do you think Oliver is up to right
If he's doing what I'm doing, eating a snack while listening,
now? I don't think so. Also, why are you eating while you're on podcast?
they should make that a thing. You know,
Why?
like, okay, isn't it more enjoyable, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like watching a show and eating, going to the movies and eating popcorn.
Oh, I like listening to a podcast while like
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
eating.
like, it's not good if they can hear me chew and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it's enjoyable for me. I feel like Plato and his scholars or something.
Fellers,
But
let's enjoy thy
but our
tapes.
conversations are so low intelligence,
Or what?
right?
Or what is low intelligence?
Our conversations.
Yeah. I mean, what makes you say that?
Just a few minutes ago, you were like, "You don't have teeth."
And a few minutes ago, you were like, I hope that you forget your why you're at Taco Bell.
Dude, I was talking about the political and economic struggles of the world right now.
I don't think you were.
I think I was.
Okay, well then let's have a high intelligence conversation.
Yeah, dude, wouldn't church be fun or better if they had a buffet at the end?
I mean, some do, but not all. I think that like when it comes to like church, that there is, I think there's like many different denominations, which I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it depends like where you like. I don't know if it depends on like the location of the church or like how they're run, but some do buffets and others just don't. Like you just go to service and that's it.
Just tell me that wasn't Jesus just feasting on the Last Supper?
Kind of in a way.
And at the end of the church sessions, we get pretend wine and bread, right?
And bread, yeah.
I'm like, damn, just give us food throughout the whole thing.
Well, I think that would people would be focusing too much because when you have food and you're in like a social context, you're more prone to like just have conversations with people instead of actually listening to like the message. So the pastor would
I'm
be
gonna talk
basically,
in church anyways,
huh?
right? The only guys talking are in the front.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, how would having food provoke a conversation between the people in the pews?
That's true. I mean, I guess if there's like someone talking, then you wouldn't necessarily be like prone to talk. I guess you would just enjoy your food, then listen to the message.
Hmm.
Hmm. What's your what's like a favorite like historical figure that like someone that you just kind of like admire or that
Mike
like
Tyson,
Mike Tyson? Why? Why
yeah.
Mike Tyson?
His power, his strength, the trials and tribulations he went through. At
True.
like 13 years old, he was out in the streets, a lot of anger in him. His coach picked him up, channeled that anger, and he was fighting like adults and winning. His body was like
That's
awesome
true.
too.
Like, I think I remember you showing me like videos of his youth, and I'm like, was it like when he was like 14 or something? I'm like, there's no way that guy's 14.
But no, it was when he was like 16 and
Or
he looked like
16,
a
yeah.
grown man. I was like, what the hell?
I was like, bro, oh god, that is not a 16-year-old. That's a menace. See, I think for
Even
me,
now, we're like in our 20s and we
yeah.
don't even look like him when he was a teen.
Oh, no ways. That's like so crazy to like think about. Like, you know, obviously, like when he was like 16, was like steroids still a thing or no? I mean, not
No,
still
I
a
don't
thing,
know.
but were they created?
Yeah, probably because I know Arnold was blasting it at the time.
Yeah, Arnold was like, he didn't care. He's like, I'm just gonna blast you steroids. Um, but yeah,
How's your
like
cycle, huh?
my cycle.
Yep.
What do you mean my cycle? Like, I don't take steroids.
Uh,
Let's see. I think for
we all know
my,
you've been with John for a while.
oh my, uh, I think for my hero, I think it has to be Charles Einstein. And
Who?
Charles Einstein.
Who's that?
You don't know Charles Einstein?
Yeah.
Or Neil? Is it Neil Einstein? Neil Ein
Is that really his first name?
or Albert. Albert.
Oh,
I was
okay, yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of somebody in my textbook, and I'm like, oh yeah, that Charles Einstein. What is Albert Albert Einstein? Yeah, I don't know. I've always found science like kind of amazing. You know, like how things work and why things work, the biology behind things, the science and astronomy, and I don't know. I just really thought Albert was like a hero. Like he just made science so cool and fascinating to learn and hear about, even though it was like the subjects he was like studying was super complex. My small brain could never.
Honestly, it wasn't that long ago, right?
Like
Since
when
he was alive.
not really, but I mean, it's still, like those were like the early days of
Whoa,
like
dude, he only died like 70 years ago-ish.
that's crazy to think about, right?
Died 1955.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Dude,
Like
when I think Albert Einstein, I think of like the 1800s for some reason.
that's what I'm thinking of too. The 1900s.
Hmm. A lot of
But
people get confused with like these historical figures. Like, Rosa Parks, she was alive when Shrek came out.
was she really?
Rosa Parks death.
That's
And
that's
Rosa
insane.
Parks died in 2005. Yep. Shrek was
Dang.
out at the
What do you think
time.
she would like say if she like, she had all her senses and everything, she saw Shrek for the first time?
Dude, I bet she did.
You think so?
Also, Martin Luther King Jr. was alive around the same time as Rosa Parks, but he died in 1968.
Dang.
So it's very strange that Einstein, MLK, Rosa Parks, they were all alive during roughly the same time.
That's so crazy to think about or like to
Like 10 years
realize.
later, new historical. It's historical figure after historical figure.
I wonder when what's that movie that I never watched this movie all the way through, but it was that about the guy who made the first nuclear bomb.
Oh, Oppenheimer?
Yeah, like I thought he was a pretty cool figure, I guess. But wasn't wasn't there like controversy about his work? Like,
Is what his work did, yeah.
I
I
don't know.
haven't seen them.
You haven't what?
I
You
didn't
haven't
see the movie. I watched
uh,
Barbie instead. It was way better, probably.
what? I never watched Barbie.
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Got Ken?
It's funny. There's some musical scenes. There's John Cena in a wig.
Oh man, John Cena in a wig.
Yeah. And then the
Like,
ending gets kind of deep.
you think so?
Yeah.
Like in a comedic way or like in a this is surprising coming from a comedic film.
Yeah, that one.
Huh, Barbie. How long is the movie? Like an hour?
Only like 2 hours, right?
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Man, I gotta wash my hands.
Your hands. I'm gonna be the only one in this only one in the podcast, bro.
Isn't Oliver here?
No, not yet.
What? What's he
So,
doing? What? He has to come now.
well, okay, I'll find something to talk about, but just go wash your hands, I guess. So, I don't know, for the viewers, um, you know, you guys ever wonder that life is, you know, going super fast sometimes, and you feel like I don't know, like you feel like you never really stopped to like be present, like with the people around you, and the choices you've made and how far you've come. Um, memories of youth, or you know, just I don't know, personal growth stories. And I was doing that the other day, just like kind of sitting down and reflecting on life so far, and like kind of some things regretting, like I shouldn't have spent money on that, or I shouldn't have done that.
I'm
And
back.
then coming back and coming to this realization of, oh man, life is kind of short. Um, life is short because like Taron, I don't know, like now that you're back, I was just kind of talking about how you ever just like stop sometimes just to reflect on like life, like the things you've done, the choices you've made, maybe regrets, like where you're going,
Yeah,
like
you
if you could done things
moments like
differently.
that,
Yeah,
that's when you become like aware of stuff, and that's scary.
it kind of is, right? Like you never really thought about that thing until you did, and you're like, huh, oh no. Or like you think about people that you haven't really talked to, and you're kind of like you're curious, like, oh, what are they up to? Um,
You know,
like
sometimes I'll stalk our old classmates on Facebook, and I'm like, whoa, this person has kids now.
yeah, it kind of makes you like you're like, oh, like what if you could have been friends or something, and then you kind of
Hmm?
remember, and then you remember why you weren't friends in the first place. Um,
Oh, for me, it's just like seeing if my predictions were right.
yeah, I don't think I really had any like predictions to say, but yeah, sometimes I'm like, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have spent all that money on that, or like I shouldn't have done that, and just kind of makes you
For
like,
real.
kind of makes you like frustrated in a way, but like, it's can't really change the past. You wish you could, but you kind of just have to like,
Regret.
I just have to like look towards the future and you know, s- I
I
don't
feel
know,
like
just see what's in store.
uh, I feel like regrets really do suck, but it's a learning experience, you know?
Yeah,
And
like
sometimes you just learn
yeah,
yourself.
like I think back so often about like finances, and I'm like, I can't believe I spent all that money on that, you know, like this and that. And I'm like, oh man, what an idiot. I should never have spent that.
Right. I can't believe I spent $30 on Clash Royale.
I can't believe I spent $100 on Genshin Impact.
Oh, okay. No way.
That's like, what if like, what if I have children and they like, I don't know when that would be, but like, what if Genshin Impact isn't a thing? Like, what if Genshin Impact and Star Rail actually become like
Like,
relics?
really? No way, dude.
You don't think so?
No. And if it does, they're gonna replace it with something else.
Wouldn't that be like kind of crazy though? Like, you have to explain to like your kids, like, hey, this was a game.
Yeah.
You have any you have any like one iconic game that you like that you think of and you're like, oh man, that was so long ago.
Let me think. Maybe. Oh man, I don't know. I want to say. Uh, Fallout 4, maybe.
Really? Fallout 4?
That was a long time ago. We were
How long was that?
14, 15.
Oh man. When did you like start gaming again? Like not like serious, but just like, for fun.
I was a kid. My mom guys bought me a GameCube. That's my first console.
You remember the first game that you played on it?
It was either Tekken or Smash Bros. Melee.
I never played Smash Bros. Melee. What was that like?
I didn't really get it because I couldn't really read.
Mm,
I was like 4, I think. And like, all the combos, I didn't know any of that. And I still didn't learn any proper ways to fight until I was like 19-ish.
19.
Yeah, after fighting Oliver, I was like, "Oh, you can do this."
I think I if I can remember like all the way back, like when 3DSs were a thing, um, and like playing like can't remember what I played. I maybe it was a Pokemon game. I don't think so, but I just remember playing some like old 3DS games, and I'm like, oh man, this seems like such a like an age ago. Or do they even make 3DSs anymore?
Nope. After
No,
the
right?
3DS was the 2DS. It was just a flat version, but then no one really bought it
Hmm.
except my little brother. He had it, and he played a Smash Bros. Game on it. But after that, they came out with the 2DS XL, which was basically the 3DS.
That's kind of amazing. Like you just think about it. Like I mean, I know like people like a younger age, like they'll never know what that is. Like a GameCube, a 3DS. And it just
Right?
I guess it just makes you I guess it's just nostalgia. Like it makes you feel old and everything.
Yeah. I
What was
mean,
your
like,
like
remember
what?
when everyone had a VCR? Teacher would roll in with the big TV,
Oh yeah.
rewind that tape. Yeah.
What was your reaction when the PS2 came out?
PS2, I wasn't aware of it, to be honest. I didn't really
Oh,
follow games closely. So by the time I got a PS2, the
yeah.
PS3 had been out for a while. But I just wanted to play San Andreas because I knew that wasn't on the PS3.
Is that
And
is that
yeah,
GTA? Is that what that stands for?
yep, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Was that the first game? The first
No, but
GTA?
it was a classic.
What about how was the PS2 like when you did have it?
I didn't really play it. Like I said, I only got it for San Andreas. I think I had 2 games on the PS2, and that was it. It was, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I think,
Dang, what is that?
and
Never heard of that.
oh my god, let me tell you, it's one of the best Dragon Ball games until Sparking Zero came out.
Dang. Wait, how so? I'm
BBC
like genuinely curious now because I'm serious. I've never heard of this game till now.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3,
Never heard of this. This was a game?
or was it 2? It was either Tenkaichi 3 or 2, but okay, at the time, it was, like, early 2010s, but
Yeah,
these were considered good graphics.
sure,
I was like, "Oh my god." It was fast-paced combat, and you could transform mid-battle, Super Saiyan, do the ultimates.
sure.
It was everything you could ask for in a Dragon Ball game, and they didn't really release any good Dragon Ball games until Sparking Zero,
How come I've
which
never
was
heard of this? Like, surely
"That's 'cause you never had it."
that's so crazy that like, wow, I kind of want to see like, do they have like videos of it or like, not really like on YouTube?
There are. So it wasn't that long ago, like 10, 15 years ago, maybe. I don't know.
Wow, what the heck?
But dude, the copies right now for the disc versions, they're like $200 if you want to buy it.
That's insane.
I know. People really like this game.
Would you buy it again? I mean, like, you probably, well, you can't. I don't know if you'd ever. You can't play it,
Nah,
huh?
you can't. You need a PS2 or PS3.
Was a PS2 disc or was it like a VCR?
Yeah, it was disc.
Okay.
All the PlayStations were disc.
Wow.
I get the feeling that if, well, when the PS6 comes out, it'll probably be digital only.
You think so?
Yeah,
Like
because okay,
the disc
y
age is finally coming to an end.
yep, because like, take a look at the PS1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
They all had disc, right?
Yeah.
But at the PS4 was when they started implementing digital downloads, yeah?
Yeah.
PS5, they came out with 2 editions of the PS5, one with the disc driver and one without, so it would be only digital, yeah? And I get the feeling that with the PS6, it'll just be digital only, and they'll just phase out any discs at all.
Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, they've been doing it very slowly since like 2014.
That's true. You're like, but like you and I prefer disc, right? Like we like having digital copies. I mean, like actual copies, right?
Yeah, because with digital, I don't know. I can.
Because like,
What if
what
they
ha
remove it? Yeah,
or like, what happens if something like somebody steals your account or something, and it's like, oh, okay,
I guess.
or like
But
some like,
physical, you could also share it whenever. If you wanted to share a digital game, you'd have to log into their account, which means sharing your password. And I'm like,
yeah, that's a kind of like a touchy thing. Oh man, an age ago. I was listening to the song "Viva La Vida" today, like Coldplay, and like as I was listening to it, I kind of like smiled. I was like, oh man, this brings back like happy memories of my childhood.
other classic.
Huh?
Viva la vida. That's a classic.
Yeah. Didn't they make
I have,
like a Minecraft parody of that?
yeah, Minecraft did a lot of parodies.
You think that
What's
was
it
like,
called?
oh,
I have You know the song Paradise from Coldplay?
Yeah, Paradise, that one.
Yeah. That one's like top 10 in my favorites.
That's a good
Let
one.
me
What about
yeah,
Yellow?
Yellow, no, it's not in my list.
That's I think it's just too sad. It's too depressing of a song.
Paradise is number 4 in my all-time favorites.
What about Viva La Vida?
I don't think it's here. It's in my different playlist.
So that's in your four. What's number three?
Oops.
I was like, hello?
No,
I
that's me.
think man, oh man, like you really have me thinking about mine's. I would say for my four, it has to be Secrets by One Republic. I Lived is number three. Like so two songs by One Republic. Um Imagine Dragons, I can't remember like their so I can't remember the song, but like as a kid I used to listen to a lot of or I guess Paradise would go I don't think that was one of my like all-time favorites, but I liked Viva La Vida. So that would probably be number two. Um Number one? Oh man, what is number one? Linkin Park, Castle of Glass.
I don't really know your top 5, to be honest.
Well, I just told you, like, oh, top five. I didn't have that. Top five would have to be
Top 5
Green Day,
favorite song.
21 Guns.
Oh, I heard that.
I think as a kid, I really resonated with Chester Bennington and like his overall themes for like what his music stood for. It wasn't necessarily like the money or like how good the songs were. It was like what he stood for. And I know you don't follow the band, but and I know you don't really. Do you know what happened to Chester Bennington?
Nope.
So he committed suicide.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
so and like the when I found out, I was like heartbroken because I'm like, I was just listening to his songs the other day. Um, yeah, I forgot what the story was, but like yeah, he committed. It was like I don't know. I think he was just having a hard time, like with like I think I don't know if it was identity or if it was like showbiz or like family, but there was something going on, and so he committed suicide. Um, I think it was either through drugs or something else. But anyways, it was just a very bad time for like anyone who was a Linkin Park. And the reason people really resonated with his music is because his music had themes for like abuse, bullying, um, critical and very what do you call that? Like things that are now um present, things that were like present in society and people that issues that people deal with at school, at home. Um, like there was a song like "Numb," which is about like you know you get hurt so bad to the point where you get abused or whatever to so bad to the point where you just kind of like numb. Like there's no feelings, there's no emotion because you're just hurt, you're just kind of done. Um, and I liked all of Linkin Park songs, maybe like one or two that were like not my favorite, but they just the band only now just got a new lead singer. Um, I don't know her name, but I listened to their newest like couple of their songs, like The Emptiness Machine. It's pretty good, but
Hmm.
like it's so sad though. Like a person that like this band, right? This band that you listen to so often, like um, I never had to experience that until now. Like when the lead singer dies, um, and not from natural causes, from like suicide, which is the worst way to, to die and for people to find out. But, like it's just it feels so weird listening to like a new lead singer that's not him. Um, like listening to like his songs recently from their newest lead singer is like, oh, this feels so weird in a way to listen to like not hear his voice in these songs. I don't know if you've ever felt like that with like a singer or a band.
No, I don't really listen to bands.
I guess that's been more like my thing than it has like no, I mean, I think Johnny would sympathize, right? Because he listens to Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
You ever liked
Um,
Imagine Dragons?
I don't I think 3 of their songs, to be honest.
And like what's your thoughts?
They're alright. I listened to them more when I was, like, a teen,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't really know, man.
Uh, those are like for some reason like I'm just like thinking of like Transformers from Michael Bay.
I've never seen a Transformer movie.
Bro, you have to. I'm serious, man. Not because Megan Fox is in there. It's because of like just or okay, I'll say that watch Transformers 1 and 2, but the rest are like kind of trash in my opinion. Oh, I guess Dark of the Moon was okay. Or was it
I
Age of
could go my
I don't know.
whole life without seeing Transformers
That's like what you said about The Lord of the Rings and Star Wars
and Titanic
and Titanic.
and Harry Potter.
But I don't know, dude. Come on, man. Transformers was it was iconic for its age for us. For me anyway. I mean, you never watched it. What would I have to do to get you to watch it? Just at least the first one. You don't have to watch the
Uh,
second one.
Give me an exact replica of Bumblebee.
I mean, there was a Bumblebee movie, so
I'm
come on,
confused.
bro.
Are they aliens or just robots?
Well, in the original um Transformers comics and everything, it was originally just supposed to be like Autobots and Decepticons fighting each other. There wasn't really supposed to be this whole human like Earth aspect. And it was supposed to be like Cybertron, not like a Earth thing. But Michael Bay took Transformers and like incorporated like humans and Earth and like this like the need for Autobots to save the humans from Decepticons and Earth. Um, which is why like, they have this human like Autobot relationship and the Decepticons are the enemy. And of course they transform into all these cool like cars and everything and the weapons and the plots. Um, but that originally that's not what the Michael Bay that's not what the story was meant to be. And I will say though that Shia LaBeouf I guess fit the role of like the lead male character pretty well in the first two movies. Like I think it'd be kind of hard to see someone else play that role.
I don't really like Shia.
Why is that?
Didn't he beat up his girlfriend or something?
Yeah, but
I
at the time I never researched anything about him. All I know was at like when I watched it, I just knew him as the Transformers guy. I didn't find out like about all that stuff until like way
Oh,
later.
dude, it's worse. It's not just beating up. It's sexual battery.
That's bad.
Oh my god, Shia.
Did this happen after or before the Transformers?
Pretty sure after December 2020.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't find out about it.
Oh my god.
He like I don't know, before like it seemed like he was okay. like as a individual, but I guess not. You can kind of see his like violent nature from Peanut Butter Falcon. You remember watching that?
No, I forget what happens in it.
What's your like like thoughts of Shia LaBeouf? Like,
Um, if I picture him, I can only think of that one meme where he's like in a hoodie and watching something.
oh, and like he's like clapping.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yeah,
But other than that, I don't really know.
it's like kind of crazy how you see like these celebrities who are like doing so well, and then they just do something totally whack, and you're like, what? Like,
It's sexual battery to his ex. That's crazy.
that is crazy. Because like you suddenly go from like, oh, the Transformers guy to like, oh, what a monster.
Yeah.
You know anyone else like that? Like some person that you were like, oh man, what a cool guy or girl, and then they're like do something, and you're like, oh, never mind.
This may be too soon because he just died. Liam Payne,
Really?
the guy from One Direction.
Yeah. Well, like, what do you know about him? Like,
So, uh, all I knew was that he was in One Direction, and
yeah,
then, One Direction was pretty popular, right?
right. And then they split up.
Yeah, but in the autopsy, when they found it, when they found his body, right?
Yeah,
He had like all sorts of drugs in him.
yeah. There was like I don't know if you like found this out, but there was like a audio that clip that was released of like the hotel manager in Argentina where he was staying at, and you could hear like you could hear like I don't know if you could hear, but like the manager was saying that you could hear like sounds coming from his apartment and everything or his room, and like clearly there was like drugs because he was saying he kept yelling and this and that, and I'm like, dang.
Mm.
You ever think like Harry Styles or anyone else would be like that? I don't think so. Yeah,
Harry Styles for sure. Just
you think
look at
so?
him. I think he does drugs too, just the same way.
I don't. I don't know, bro.
And the others, though, I know, Zayn, the one with the black hair.
Oh yeah,
He's into freaking Yu-Gi-Ohs.
he is. How do you know
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
How do
Oh,
you
okay. So you know
how
how
do you
he
find out about
disappeared
this
for a
stuff?
while? It was a random clip, right?
Oh,
He disappeared for a while after One Direction split up, and he did his own thing, right?
sure, yeah.
Yeah. But just like a few months ago, there's this clip where he was like, there's this guy hosting a Yu-Gi-Oh competition.
And he was at it.
He was wearing a mask, and then when the guy took off his mask, it was freaking Zayn from One Direction.
Dang,
I was like, this Zayn from One Direction is hosting the Yu-Gi-Oh competition.
that's so crazy. Maybe it
Out of
was like
like
a
all the things he could be doing.
maybe it was like a surprise thing. Like you know how like some celebrities were like disguised as like a regular person, and then they take off their stuff, and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
I
You think
thought
it
it
was
was
something like that? Oh, that's.
wait.
I think that's also crazy. You look at like all of our like childhood or teenage like celebrities and whatnot, and they just do stuff like that or go through really bad stuff.
Do you see this? Wait, over here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and he was hosting. Oh my god.
That's crazy. That's awesome though.
Okay, the other guy. Okay, I'm pretty sure Harry Styles is into that drug life.
Okay, well there was Harry Styles, there's Liam, obviously, there's was Zayn
There's
from
that Justin Bieber looking one, the blonde one.
Niall Thompson,
Niall.
and then
Oh,
Niall
it's
and
Niall Horan.
yeah, that guy.
What's he doing? I have no
I
idea.
honestly don't know,
Last I
but
heard, he released that Slow Hand song back in like 2015, 16, whatever.
and then like this old town something, this old town, um, something.
I think he's still doing music.
I think so. Well, obviously, they have to deal with like, hey, one of our guys died.
Yeah.
How do you think they're taking that? Not obviously not
So,
well, but like, how would you feel? Like you were in a band and like you had done all these tours and everything together and this and that, and then you split apart for X amount of years, and then like, poof, all of a sudden, hey, one of our members just died.
it'd be like an old friend dying, basically.
You know,
Oh,
what?
that last guy, Lewis Tomlinson.
Yeah,
I don't think he's doing anything.
maybe he just like quit the music biz.
Let me see his Wikipedia.
He probably has like an Instagram or something. Yeah, and look that up.
He's doing
Lewis.
present day, faith in the future, and all those voices. Uh, Working on an album, I guess. Huh.
Oh,
I've never heard a song come from him, like solo, to be honest.
I don't think I have either.
Oh, he has a kid now.
Huh. I think he's the.
Wow.
Doesn't Zayn have a kid too?
I don't know.
Oh, Oliver's still not back yet, huh?
Oh, is it? It says he has a kid.
Who's Zayn?
Yeah, just one? Huh.
Just the one.
Oh, wow. And he's doing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh.
What a life.
Oh man, that is
Oh,
pretty crazy.
okay. When it comes to your artists, you said Coldplay, Imagine Dragons, Green Day, and who?
Are you talking about me or
Yeah, you.
uh
Your
Green
favorite.
Day and One Republic?
One, probably.
No wait, Green Day, One Republic, Linkin Park. Um, well, yeah, three more. What's my other two? I guess Radwimps and there's one more. Um, Breaking Benjamin. He's another like rock person.
Let's see. Let me tell you some of my favorite artists.
Aaron's favorite artist.
This isn't in order, by the way.
Okay. I mean, mine wasn't really in order either. It's just like the songs I liked and the people, the band.
You know, Leve,
Leg Day?
yeah,
Nope.
girl who sang all those sad love songs.
That doesn't ring a bell.
Holy crap, we've listened to her multiple times in your car.
Is
Yeah, let me play a snippet.
oh yeah, her, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. That's strange because I have her songs, but I can't. I'm like, whoa, who?
Her name is spelled Laufey. You
Oh,
know, when I
Laufey,
first found her, I thought it was Laufey, yeah.
Laufey, yeah.
But apparently the Scandinavian thing makes it so it's pronounced Leve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, next, you know who Kanye is?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I even have his graduation album in my
What
Spotify.
the heck?
Mr. West,
Kanye?
Kanye West.
You a Kanye fan?
I am, but I have to hide it because all the weird, nasty shit he said. You know, for like 3 years in a row, he was in my top four played songs for the Spotify rap, right?
Okay,
But because of all the stuff he said, I couldn't post any of it to my Instagram story.
that's true because it's bad.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Next, Kendrick Lamar. He's pretty good. I like a lot of his songs. And I found him before the whole Drake beef.
The
So I'm pretty OG. Okay.
OG Drake battle. Yeah, what's your other people?
Doja Cat.
Yeah, Doja Cat has always been one of your faves.
She got like, I don't know, her songs pop, right?
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
bring us something.
basic. Not like bad, but like it's
Yeah,
just good. What is no, this one's a mix. It's either gonna be what's it called? It's a tie between Mac DeMarco and Lil Nas X
huh.
and SZA. It's a tie between those three.
I feel
SZA
like
has one of my favorite songs, Snooze, that's why.
Snooze.
But she has a few other songs that I really like. But the problem is it's hard to understand her
Why is
because
that?
she like mumbles when she sings.
Oh,
And Mac DeMarco, he releases a lot of bangers, but he doesn't release often. That's the problem.
I see. You never liked any like rock, or maybe that's always been my thing. Oliver's like some rock songs, but like Pierce the Veil.
Mm.
Pierce
Wait,
the
do you
Veil
know
is a good band.
the song Chamber of Reflection?
I'm not familiar. Why?
That's from Mac DeMarco. You
I
want to hear
never,
a snippet?
yeah, I never got into rap to be honest.
This isn't rap.
Well, still,
Yeah. And then of course Lil Nas X. I don't know. He also doesn't release that much music, but I like it.
hmm, I
And
never
then back when I was in high school, I used to listen to Sia a lot.
see him.
Sia, like Chandelier, Elastic Heart, Titanium. Holy crap, she had a
Hmm,
lot of bangers. Cheap Thrills. And then when she collaborated with Diplo and Labyrinth to make the band LSD, Genius, Audio, Thunderclouds, Mountains, a lot of bangers.
some bangers.
It, I would add Joji to my favorites here, but I haven't really listened to him in a while.
I thought Joji
So
was always your fave, man.
No, I like him. I got like 27 liked songs from him.
Jeez.
But why? I don't know why he's not in my favorites.
You think his music is just too emo?
I don't know.
Like
If
you can only listen to his songs when you're, like, depressed?
when it's night and rainy.
Yeah, because if you try to listen to it when you're happy, it's like you just become, like, sad, and not in the good way, it's like, "I'm just sad now."
He does have this one happy song. It's called "Can't Get Over You." You wanna hear a snippet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, oops. Spotify can't play right now. What? What do you mean? Here.
Spotify don't want you listening to
Here we
that.
go. I have no idea what he's saying though.
Can't really hear it, there's too much, like, static.
But his song "Sanctuary," that is my second favorite song of all time.
Sanctuary is a good one.
Ye My first favorite song of all time, though, is "Count Me Out" from Kendrick Lamar. It just speaks to me.
Count Me Out. What is
Yeah.
the song about?
I don't know.
Oh my you
What's
don't
your
know what
favorite song? Uh,
uh,
it's about self-struggle, basically.
did you look that up?
No.
Oh.
There's a lyric in the song, what's it called?
Do you self-struggle, Tyrone?
I gotta search in the lyrics. Oh, here. When you was at your lowest, tell me where the hose was at. When you was at the lowest, tell me where the bros was at. 3:30 in the morning, scroll through the call log. Ain't nobody but the mirror looking for the fall off.
Damn,
You understand?
that goes kinda deep, to be honest. Oh,
At your lowest point, you were all by yourself, early in the morning, just searching up old conversations, and no one else but you is doing that. What's another lyric from here that I really like? Here. You said I'd feel better if I just worked hard. Without lifting my head up, that left me fed up. You made me worry, I wanted my best version, but you ignored me, then changed the story.
damn, those lyrics go hard.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to think of some lyrics from hmm, I guess Radioactive was no, not Radioactive. It's from, like, a Imagine Dragons, like, song. See if I can find it. Imagine Dra It's Time. Wow, 12 years ago. So,
Kendrick. My goat. He also has this one song called N95, but I mostly listen to it because of this one lyric.
Mm.
I didn't really pay attention to the rest of the lyrics. Bitch, you ugly as fuck.
The heck? Oh, we're gonna get censored because of you.
Huh? We're like way into the video. Come on. Someone's gonna.
So there's a line by Imagine Dragons, "It's Time," and it's at the very start, and it goes, "This is what you meant when you said that you were spent, and now it's time to build from the bottom of the pit, right to the top. Don't hold back. Packing my bags and giving the academy a rain check." You're listening to that, and you're like, "Oh man, like you gotta like build something from the top and starting new and giving like the old things a rain check."
Hmm.
It's gotta. I feel like there's gotta be a song that I have that goes deep. There probably is. I just can't think of it right now. So yeah, we are at I think
You know Mitski?
yeah,
Really?
pretty sure I have one of let's see.
This is I found her from this one song called Francis Forever. I first
Oh,
heard it on
I don't think I
Adventure
do.
Time.
I thought I did, but I don't.
Uh, well,
Like,
I heard this song first from Adventure Time because they covered it,
is it
and I liked it
Takahata?
so much I tried to find the artist, and it was really good. She released few good songs that I really liked. But let me see. These lyrics say, this is from the song Francis Forever by Mitski. I don't need the world to see that I've been the best I can be, but I don't think I could stand to be where you don't see me.
Dang.
So this basically says, I don't care what the world thinks, but I only care what you think. It's very sad. And when she did it live, her guitarist botched it, dude. Oh my God.
Dang.
Like, it was way too loud and out of sync. You could barely hear Mitski when she was singing. I was like, what is her guitar player doing?
I don't know,
He's
bro.
fucking it up.
Maybe she got a new guitar player. But I think this is where we are going to end it for tonight. I think even though Oliver wasn't here to be a part of the podcast, um, I really like the conversation that we had. I think it flowed pretty well, and it's our second. Technically, I think this is like our second. Mm,
Maybe this the third episode.
no, oh, because of the. Yeah, I guess you could call it the third um episode. Um, yeah, I just think it went really well. What do you think we should probably do for the next one? Should we like? Do you think we should just do it like this, where it's like freestyle, or should we like have like an actual like script or something to like go by, like a topic?
Maybe like general topics, but if we, stave off the path, it'll be fine.
I think so. It's kind of boring if you just stay on like the one topic and it's like, all right. But I like how we just jump around and it just feels natural. But
Yeah. I like how you admitted that you don't have a birth certificate.
I actually do. Well,
No.
well, everyone, thank you. Thank you for listening in, and we will catch you in
Oh, it's
next
an immigrant.
catch you in the next episode.